Who's that? Commander Claw. Who's bad? Commander Claw.
Oh, episode 1 was fun. If it's your first time here, I created this series because too many viewers don't have their own opinion of a card, and they just follow the hype and ultimately create the same decks listed. Don't get me wrong, I believe pre-constant deck building templates are good, and the most important and fun aspect for Commander format in the Magic the Gathering. However, deck building can be difficult, so in this series we're going to help you make the better decision when you're deck building by reviewing cards, because it's true, for some cards, it ain't that good. Without further ado, card number 1. How many YouTube videos have you seen and the creator is harping on the importance of card draw? Yes, card draw is important, but not every card draw really works with supporting cards. Nonetheless, the timing. Teferi's Ageless Insight essentially grants you to double up your card draw. The problem with Teferi's Ageless Insight is its dependency on card draw. Go figure. A card draw mechanic needs card draw to draw cards. If you don't have any other spell or ability that draws a card, you're losing the battle with Father Time. Teferi. Don't get me wrong, it can be an explosive card draw if you cast it a pull from tomorrow, or it's a floor of 2 cards. Due to its wide range of card draw and its reliance on other card draw, Teferi's Ageless Insight, it ain't that good. Roar, roar, like a dungeon dragon. I said it better than Nicki Minaj, but that's what Tiamat, the legendary dragon, says when I see the artwork. Pause to read the card's ability. Players get caught up fantasizing about which dragons to add to their 99, but the real struggle for Tiamat is its casting cost. If your main focus is only to use Tiamat as a creature tutor, it's worthwhile and expensive to cast. It's a great way to reload your hand with powerful creatures. Most likely you will cast Tiamat only 1 time per match. Overall, Tiamat makes you focus your deck into a heavy creature combat deck. The Tiamat deck has to be focused on different ways to cheat out dragons, like Reanimate, Birthing Pod, Through the Breach, Mana Ramp, Kali of the Vast, etc. All these techniques will take up slots because, hey, you need them alongside Mana Ramp. Tiamat will be a slow deck. Now, is that worth it? Tiamat definitely seems like a commander used for fun. Who doesn't love Dragon Tribal? For me, the board wipe will be too devastating to recover from. Just know, you have 3 other players who will target you after you've casted your commander. In the comments below, write who you think is the best Dragon commander to play with. The final verdict for Tiamat is, say it with me, it ain't that good. Who remembers the song commercial from the 80s? Double the pleasure, double the fun. It's a statement from the great man, it's double mint gum. Introducing another popular semi-commander, Adrex and Nev, twin casters. If you are playing with tokens and you want more tokens, Adrex and Nev can double the amount of tokens. Almost as good as doubling season. Most players will think of creating creature tokens. In the Magic universe, there are other tokens that can be made, such as treasure tokens, food tokens, artifact creature tokens like Thopters, and clue tokens. Just to swing my vote a little further away from the possibility of saying, it ain't that good, Adrex and Nev has the Ward 2 ability. The built-in taxing protection causes your opponents to tap an extra 2 mana if they want to target the twins. This will be the first time saying this. Adrex and Nev, you do not get the award. It ain't that good. For those who saw the first episode where we bashed Edgar Markov, Chaos Warp, and Prismatic Bridge, here are 3 suggestions to either counter or add to the card's effect. First, instead of using Edgar Markov as a commander, you should try Evelyn Covitus, a Grixis vampire commander with flash and under $1. Second, Chaos Warp. We all know is in a class of its own because it's the only red staple removal until Wild Magic Surge appeared in Baldur's Gate. That's around $2. Third, we have Prismatic Bridge. It's a 5-colored enchantment that flips creatures into play from your library. Why leave it to chance when you can be more selective with Enigmatic Incarnation and put a creature onto the battlefield the same turn? If you didn't watch episode 1 of It Ain't That Good, go ahead and click the video on your left. Otherwise, watch episode 3 to see if I just might tell you that Darksteel Colossus, it ain't that good.